Hi everyone, my name is Sushma. I am the Learning and Development Specialist at ProXel. As all of you know, ProXel has taken the initiative to bring to you guests from different backgrounds who can share their valuable insights and suggestions on how to go better with the current lockdown situation. And today on our series, Adding Value and Impacting Lives, we have a very young and fun guest joining us, Yasaswini Uppalapati, who's fondly known as Yashi. So Yashi is a freshman at the University of Colorado Boulder, Leeds School of Business, and not just a full-time student, but she's also very actively engaged as a part of her diverse scholars program, Multicultural Business Student Association, and South Asian Student Association. Welcome to the show, Yashi. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So Yashi, now that everything has shifted from full-time college to an online study structure, so what is the biggest challenge that you face in this change?
The biggest challenge I would say is to make sure that you're staying on top of all your work and your deadlines. And it's so easy to get lost in the deadlines because of how it's set up. And once you're home, it's like, oh, and the sun is just starting to come out. It already feels like summer. So you have that like mindset of procrastinating, but to make sure that like you're still meeting those deadlines as well as having fun at the same time while you are home.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I think that would be one of my biggest challenges.
Okay. So yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. So tell us a little bit more about your program, Yashi.
So I currently am a freshman enrolled at the Leeds School of Business, which is also the top 20 business schools in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's just currently ranked that, but I am pursuing a degree in business administration, but with an emphasis in accounting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also going to get my master's while doing the accelerated program that my school offers. So it's a bachelor's accelerated master's program. So I will be staying in school for 5 years instead of just 4 to get both my bachelor's and my master's program.
Oh, okay.
And it's super fun. Like, I love doing it. And I'm also going to get minors in technology, arts and media, and sociology currently with certificates in entrepreneurship and global business since I am staying at school for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also involved in diverse scholars program where it gives me a scholarship but and a sense of community in a predominantly white school where it helps me belong to some place that I can go and share my problems with, as
Mm-hmm.
well as being a part of Multicultural Business Student Association is super fun. It's also another community that I highly cherish because we not only meet with companies, but we also do community events like watch movies together or just have a potluck someday, and it's just super fun. And as for South Asian Student Association, I just wanted to still be in touch with my roots, even when I'm far away from home and at college. And that community brings out the best in me. We dance together to Bollywood songs, and we do cooking sometimes. Like one time we made rabdi, and it was super fun. So I really enjoy being like involved in all of those, and I get notifications on my phone. Oh, time for your meeting, and I'm like, I can't go today because I'm at home.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful. That seems like a lot of activity and a lot of fun things to do. And it's just great that you're having such a good time both at school and also with the other programs and associations that you're a part of. So yeah, that's amazing. And so considering all that you have on your plate, so do you have any tips that you'd like to share that you have tried with the rest of the student community that you think have worked best for you?
I definitely would say that
Mhm.
having the same schedule as you did before everything happened really helped me become like successful at this whole online thing. And I'm
Mhm.
still like, navigating through it, but I usually just wake up early in the morning and finish all my coursework and see what lectures I have to attend that day. And I keep everything the same. So like even when I go eat breakfast, I like try to put it in the same time frame as I would if I were back on campus.
Oh,
And it's really helped me have some sort of normality. And
mhm,
I think that would be like the best advice I could give, to have some sort of schedule, even if it's not the same as the one before. Just
mhm.
having a schedule in your life just makes it more calmer and more manageable instead of being overwhelmed with all the work.
Right, right. I know. And now that everything is so mixed up, like you're home and then there's work all the time. So yeah, it can be challenging, but those are some great tips that you've shared. So I know like sometimes it gets overwhelming with all the classwork, but then what do you think are the best ways to maintain a healthy balance between work and play now that you're home with family and then you have other things to do at home? So what are some tips you'd like to share?
Well, I used to live in the dorms back in campus, so I
Okay.
had people around me like at all times, like 24/7, and even in the bathroom. It's because it's a community bathroom, so there was like people all the time everywhere. But I
Mhm,
definitely think having like a balance between work and like having fun is a good thing to keep you sane during these times.
mhm,
So, like I said, having a schedule means that you pick out times where you can have those fun times. Like my family always has dinner together. Like that's our rule. Like we always have dinner together. And it's really like gotten to a point where we enjoy doing that, and we share like what happened with our day today, since both my parents are busy in meetings all day long and I have classes all day long. So it's a great way to come together. And as for my friends, we Zoom every night, and it's just super fun to like talk to them about what happened during your day. Or yesterday we were zooming because we have a midterm today, and we just wanted to study together like we would have if we were back on campus as well. And my best friend and I, we've been doing this quarantine thing that every week of quarantine that we're stuck in, we order each other something like fun gifts
okay.
and stuff. So that's also another thing you could do. You don't have to order anything, but you can just show your love and appreciation for them either
Mhm.
through text, FaceTime, Zoom calls, or anything.
Right. Right, definitely. I mean, that's an amazing way of, keeping in touch. And I think now people need it more than ever because firstly, we have more time on our hands. And secondly, I think it's just nice to feel like, somebody cares for you and is thinking about you. It's just a feeling of comfort. So definitely, those are some really nice tips. Yashi, that's just great to have you on the show and to share some of the tips. I'm sure the student community will really appreciate it because a lot of people are trying to figure it out, and with this unknown extensions on the lockdown too, it kind of gets a little more stressful. So, any last few words before we close, Yashi?
Yes, I just wanted to thank you for the opportunity. I am so glad to be able to share these suggestions with other students, and I hope they do work for them as well as they work for me.
Mhm.
And ProXel's training program structures always reflect on how strongly they believe that people matter most, and initiatives like this video series, adding value and impacting lives, is a clear testimony to that. Happy to be part of this program, and thank you so much for having me once again.
Thank you, Yashi. Thank you for taking time and joining us. And yes, definitely, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. So, wish you the best for your midterms and for the rest of your year and the future endeavors that you have planned.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Yeah, thank you, all viewers. So, until we come back again, stay home and stay safe. And we hope you're taking good care of yourself. Thank you. Thanks, Yashi.
Thank you.